Ayan, so naniniwala ako ng ROTC ay isang railroad policy na kung saan wala talagang nangyaring student participation and representation. Wala talagang student consultation na nangyari from the UP Mindanao Administration. Second, it is an agreement between the 11th Infantry Battalion na kung saan it really violates the Ramos Abueva Agreement of the 1989, which states that there should be no military presence inside of the university premise, most especially here in UP Mindanao, because we should consider that UP Mindanao is a zone of peace. So bilang isang USC chairperson po, ina-assert ko po yung ROTC na magkaroon ng student consultation and maximum student participation and representation. Second, we have to assert na kailangan maging UP Vanguard, yung magtuturo sa ating mga eskwela ng bayan at not be part of those 11th Infantry Battalion. Ayan, so no ako na sa idea na pagkakaroon ng GE reduction or GE reform dito sa ating pamantasan. Unang-una sa lahat, I believe that it is a railroad policy na kung saan wala talagang nangyaring student consultation from the UP Mindanao Administration. Actually, it was an initiative from the University Student Council na magkaroon ng student consultation regarding the GE framework. So hindi po na-maximize yung student representation and participation po sa pag-rationalize mismo ng framework ng GE. Pangalawa po, since the UP Mindanao Administration has failed to present a very clear framework of the GE, so I find it very vague or ambiguous po. Lalo't-lalo na po nagkaroon ng GE reduction na subjects sa GE framework without even knowing what subjects will be included doon sa framework. So that is why I'm asserting for a student participation and representation po sa pag-rationalize ng GE framework sa UP Mindanao. And second po is that I am asserting for a holistic and progressive GE subjects po for the GE framework here in UP Mindanao. Ayan, so ano mangyayari sa UP Education dahil sa 2.2 budget cut? Unang-una sa lahat, magkakaroon po ng mechanism ng UP system natin na mapunan natin yung kakulangan natin sa 2.2 budget cut. So it will eventually lead to a massive and rampant income generating project. At the same time, it will eventually lead to a regressive socialist tuition system that will make the UP Education more inaccessible to all. Second is that nagkakaroon ng clear manifestation na may kakulangan talaga sa facilities and equipment dahil sa 2.2 budget cut. Merong mga classrooms, may mga laboratories na ginagawa ng yung classrooms. So ngayon, the Police UP Mindanao is presenting a policy which is the 6 will fix, or in the UP Mindanao context is the AMI ng ANI, where the 6% of the gross national product according to the United Nations Education and Scientific Cultural Organization will be allotted immediately to the education sector. This will not only address yung issue natin sa tuition fee, but at the same time, it will address yung mga kulangan sa facilities, yung mga competent teachers natin, even increase the wage ng mga administrative staff na ating, not only in the UP, not only the UP system, but as a whole in the education system. Rizal. Wala. Siyempre, free education. Talong. Mahal ko.